back in this reality. Just finished up a generous moment presentation. A generous moment meditation from Dr.Joe's guided meditations. This one's really juicy because you're just being. You shut down the senses and you go past this flesh into the realm of nothingness, which is also everything. It's the quantum space. So Dr. Joe really just leaves you alone in this one, and it's a really good practice to keep bringing your attention back. We notice how much our mind wanders and how much our awareness and our energy and our attention go on to these thoughts. And so we're asked to just bring it back. And this is also the essence of self-inquiry, because teachers that I have listened to and followed, this is really what they're teaching when self-inquiry is presented, which is the question, who am I? And then when you ask that question, you basically realize that the answer is the presence. The answer is the consciousness that is what remains when thoughts disappear. Another great thing is being able to take our attention off of our body and off of the external world and turn all of our attention inwards and just bask in this light and receive. And you'll notice that the mind, it's going to be waiting for Dr. Joe to come in again and, tell you what to do next. But this one is very elongated and there's a lot of space. So a key for this one is patience, and anytime you notice your mind wandering, you bring it back and then you simply rest. And that is what the intention of this meditation is. And it's very interesting because this is actually where a lot of the magic happens, when you're doing nothing and you're simply being as you are, and you're allowing and accepting everything as it is, and just watching a thought rise and then watching a thought fall. And it's called the generous present moment because this divine light, this presence is very, very generous when we connect to it. And it is the infinite potentiality. It's the unlimited potential that when we come into this resting position as the quantum field, we have access to a lot of frequencies and vibrations that we normally wouldn't tune into if we just, we're out and about, feeling like we had to do. And another magical thing about this meditation is you're going from a place of doing, and for me it's 2:15 in the afternoon and I've been doing all day. I've been tending to my business, my orders, taking pictures for my website and my Etsy, and it's been constant doing. And then I went to the grocery store and I was looking forward to coming back home to just being able to go into this space. And I find the thing about these Dr. Joe meditations is they're almost like addicting in this really good way, because you know that really good things are happening when you give yourself to this field, and the mind can't comprehend it. But if you just trust and you let go and you surrender into this generous present moment, then I am open to miracles presenting themselves into my reality. And the last thing that I wanted to share about this is there's a lot of practice. It's like a training ground almost, this generous moment meditation, because there's so much space, and when you know Dr. Joe's work, you can bring in all of this information that we've learned, and then you'll start, these thoughts will come up, and you'll remember what you read, or you'll remember what you just listened to, and you'll remember that, oh, if I just feel gratitude, if I don't need to think, but I start to go into the feeling state of gratitude or thankfulness. And if you know the science behind what simply feeling gratitude is, then you'll be amazed, and you'll want to just sit in this nothingness, in this blackness, and receive the gift of the divine, generous I am present moment. One love.